Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio. I'm the Captain Joey Savage.
Corey DLG.
Nico DLG.
You're listening to us on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
Sister stations.
Worldwide at
IRLoneStar.com.
and Facebook.com/Nerd Thug Radio is where you can catch the podcast. It's going to drop tomorrow. Or catch YouTube all week for the segments for easy watching while you're at work.
Oh, yeah. Just click play and enjoy, Zay.
And at this time, Nico, are you ready?
Yeah,
Cue it up.
I'm prepared.
We're going to take you guys to a word from our... Well,
from us.
it's a word from us.
It's a word from us.
Nico?
It's going to be us.
Take it away. Nico, take it away.
Nico.
Yeah,
Nico.
Press play, Nico.
Starting their own business, or that it's time to change or reignite their career, or maybe even that it's time for them to figure out their next career move.
Then launch your dream career weekend is for them. June 3rd and 4th.
This 2-day training will help them clear the roadblocks in the way of the success that they deserve, identify what they cherish most, and help them set career goals that they'll be able to achieve.
For pricing, check out www.launchmydreamcareer.com.
This is Corey DLG.
That was
Thug Radio.
great.
A lot of people have been
That
thinking of
was
starting their
super
own business,
great.
or that it's time to change.
That was a great word from us.
I nailed it.
We nailed it.
I should have a career like broadcasting stuff.
Just like
just like you have
Ad
now.
reading?
All right.
Ad reading?
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Okay.
so.
Maybe that's what I should be. An ad reader.
Yeah, that'd be
Is
good.
that a thing? Is that a
Sure,
thing?
why
You
not?
can do that?
Yeah, it's like,
Don't forget, check
I'm
us.
a voice talent.
yeah, you are voice
NerdThugRadio.com. Facebook.com
Put on your resume.
/NerdThugRadio.
voice talent.
Twitter is at NerdThugRadio. Instagram is joey.savage15. Catch us anywhere. Just search the hashtag Talking Nerdy, the number 2, and YOU, to just find stuff and interact with us and have a good old-fashioned time with Nerd Thug Radio.
Yeehaw!
So, speaking of good old-fashioned,
Yeah. Speaking of good old-fashioned times,
go ahead, DLG.
you don't mind? You
take
don't
it
mind?
away.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the mic.
Take the mic.
I'm gonna take the mic.
I'm gonna go to the
take
restroom.
mic.
Be back.
I'm gonna take the mic. Stay with me here, guys. Stay with me here. So, I don't know if you guys have heard about this. So there was somebody, and they were going around. They're a famous person. They're going around, and they were telling people about a pretty dope party.
Dope.
They were like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna throw this really dope, cool
Dope
party.
AF party.
It's gonna be super exclusive. It's gonna be super luxurious. Only the elite can go to this. So if you want to hang out with if you want to rub elbows with models and the elite, you want to go to this festival. It's gonna be a super special
With
festival.
a lazy river.
It's gonna be on a tropical island. You're gonna take a yacht. You're gonna go private jet, and then some models started selling tickets. Instagram models, some famous people started selling tickets on their Instagram pages to this event. So that sounds like fun, right? Like you'd be like, it's a celebrity who's doing this. It's a famous person. You'd be intrigued, right?
I'm intrigued already.
Okay. Are you still intrigued when you find out that the famous people involved are Ja Rule?
Okay, I'm interested still.
Still?
Yeah. Well, who's next?
Ja Rule says he's having a party and you're down?
Yeah. What else you got?
Okay. And then the models on Instagram that are selling the tickets are models such as Kylie Jenner,
Oh,
Bella Hadid.
not interested.
Wait. So Ja Rule you're in,
Yeah.
Jenner you're out.
Yeah, I'd hang out with Ja Rule. I bet he's got some
Really?
crazy stories.
Smiley don't tell you nothing, man.
Crazy stories.
So anyway,
He was supposed to be the next Tupac at one point. It was.
he was barely the bellboy.
He was supposed to be.
So anyway, basically what happened here is called the Fire Festival.
What happened was.
And
What
I'm gonna Tarantino here. We're gonna go to the ending real quick. There are now several lawsuits pending.
That's not good.
So now we're gonna backtrack.
Backtrack
And we're gonna travel through time. And here's what happened. So Ja Rule hooks up with this promoter, who says he's a big time promoter. He's got a little money to throw around. Turns out this guy pretty much is known for just throwing rip-off events.
Is he the Bernie Madoff of
He's the Bernie Madoff
promoting?
He's the Bernie Madoff of Burning Man. Boom. Okay.
Nailed it.
All right. So that's who this guy is. This guy's a jerk. All right. So him and Ja Rule get together and say, "This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw. I found a little island. I believe it's in Belize. It's a little island, and we're gonna throw a crazy party here. We're gonna invite a bunch of big name bands. We're gonna have all of the tickets are gonna be very
Is this the
expensive.
one that Blink was supposed to go to?
Yes.
And then
yes. So let me get to that.
Skiba got sick and they backed out?
That's not what happened. Let me get to that. So when you throw these events, there's certain things you're supposed to do. There's certain criteria you're supposed to meet to host events like this. And one of them, there's a company called National Event Services that typically people contract out, and they sort of certify you. Like
Okay.
they're in
Okay.
charge of like the importance of health and safety, food and water, stuff like
Gotcha.
that. So, but the pitch was that this was going to be like luxury chef. You're gonna have
poppin'.
champagne. Yeah, this is gonna be like top of the top. So tickets started. Keep in mind you had to get to Belize first of all. Tickets for the event started at $1,000 a person.
Hey yo, Nico's in.
And
I'm in there. Boys.
Graduation money.
there
bro.
were also some packages that were as high as $250,000, and that was like a 6-person package. So you're supposed to have your own little like geodome tent that's super luxurious. You're gonna have your own concierge. Like it's like this is supposed to be a luxury experience, and then a bunch of concerts.
I have a concierge service.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I know. I'm excited about that. So anyway, what winds up happening? They did nothing. They did nothing. They got some tents put out there, but the mattresses they used were sitting on pallets.
Nice.
There were no blankets, no sheets,
High quality.
no pillows. There
Not even
was
a pillow.
the luxury chef never showed for the event. Also, as people started arriving early for the event, because again, it's like a camp out Burning Man situation. So as the first people trickled in, they realized nothing they had been promised was there. As a matter of fact, the NES company that I mentioned earlier, National Event Services,
Yeah.
they condemned the event before anyone even arrived because of numerous reasons, including unsafe living conditions. The geodomes were bug infested. Some of the mattresses were blood stained. This was
Whoa.
the island was not equipped to deal with this many people. Also, it had no filtration system for water inland, so they had no fresh water,
No bathrooms.
no bathrooms, no showers.
Piss or get off the pot.
Also, it's a small island, so just the people coming in overwhelmed the transportation system to the point that even with the cancellations, those people were trapped on the island for almost 2 weeks.
Whoa.
Oh
Just
my
because to
God.
get off the island was such a backlog of people.
Wow. Zombie outbreak.
Also, the island was covered in wild dogs and pigs.
I love it.
So there were supposed to be numerous bands. Travis Scott, I believe, was supposed to play. Blink-182. They had. It was about 9 or 10.
'Cause I
acts,
remember-
and it was 2 different weekends.
I remember that I think Blink was supposed to play the first weekend.
Yes.
So I remember someone saying about, oh, Blink's will be at the Fire Festival. And then the week before, I remember hearing on the radio, a local Houston radio show that I will not name. Hey, what's up, Alex P? They said that someone got ill or something, so they had to back out.
Right, and actually, what happened is that someone didn't get ill, but that was what they were saying at first because they didn't know how it was going to play out.
And then, like,
But Ja Rule had already found out that like they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. Okay, so even the medical stuff.
but
NES
then I
also
remember-
condemned them medically because there wasn't any first aid equipment. There wasn't a hospital. There wasn't a helicopter or plane to take anyone if there was any injuries. They literally condemned the entire event.
and then I remember, I guess the next week when everything happened,
Yeah.
that same radio station that I will not name, what up, Dinah? They said, good thing Blink canceled, it didn't go.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
they would have
so
been stuck on an island for
so
2 weeks
Ja
with
Rule-
wild
yeah.
dogs and pigs.
Ja Rule actually reached out to all the entertainment and was like, "Hey, if you haven't left yet, don't go."
Don't go, guys.
So they're now facing numerous lawsuits, requests for refunds. Ja Rule and the other guy have shut down all their little social media stuff and are basically saying that hey,
Hey.
we're gonna give refunds, and next year's Fire Festival, if you get a refund this year, it's free for you to go to next year's Fire Festival,
Ain't nobody want to go to Fire Festival
which is
no more.
which is gonna be in Guantanamo Bay. like
San
it's-
Quentin.
They literally have multiple lawsuits pending now. They literally endanger the lives of dozens of people.
Right. That's not
That's
good.
insane.
Fire
Scamming-
Festival
scamming,
thrown
baby.
by Ja Rule.
Bernie Madoff style right there, bro.
Yeah.
Burning
Bernie
Madoff.
Madoff of Bernie, man.
So this is like if Ja Rule invites me to a party, I'm not going.
I'm out now.
I'm not going.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
going
I
anywhere.
wasn't gonna go before. Now I'm
I would
going.
hang out with Ja Rule.
You really?
Yeah, hang out.
He
Well, I mean,
probably-
not now.
He probably would have borrowed money from you.
Not
He would
now.
have been like, "Hey man, yeah, I know I was throwing a party, but like, can you buy the beer?"
Can you bring the strippers?
Right. Like all of a
Oh,
sudden,
okay.
all of a sudden, it's like I think I'm throwing a party. Ja,
I'll make
Ja,
some phone
am I in
calls.
charge?
I'll make some phone calls, I guess.
But like, yeah. So try to kill people, basically.
Jeez, man. Ja Rule, we're happy.
How does that even even transpire? Like what what sequence of events occurred
Like
up to that?
nothing was done, man. Nothing. And so usually, okay. So here's how it works. A little behind the scenes. I'll try to do this quick because I know we want to get out of here. So a little behind the scenes. A long time ago, I used to work for a certain water park north of Houston.
They will not
And-
be named.
That will not be named. And one of my good friends, actually the same guy who wound up years later hooking us up at Main Event for our first.
The DLG birthday bash.
That's right. He was in charge of events at that same place, and so I really wanted to throw an overnight lock-in music fest because I knew a lot of bands back then. I was really plugged into the local music scene. I was like, I bet I can get like 12 bands to play this, sell tickets, because you commit and you have to make a deposit, but then you have the opportunity to sell everything up, and it's like the deposit you can actually sell tickets before your deposit's due. So my thought was, like, it would be a race. But the intriguing thing to do was, without any sort of backing, guarantee the attendance, because you have to guarantee an attendance of somewhere between like 1,200 to 2,000 for that particular venue. And so I was always like, man, and he was like, for you, because you're a friend, I'd hook you up. I would do it at like $15 a head. Like, all right, okay. So you're on the spot for like 3,000,
Right, more than that.
30,000.
Mm-hmm.
But you have the tickets in hand, so you can sell them for whatever you want. And it's like, okay, well, if I'm on the hook for 30,000 and I have all the tickets and I can sell them for $25 a pop, I don't have to sell 2,000 tickets to break even and then everything above that, blah blah blah. But you're gambling because you make all the upfront costs and you've got to get enough to then turn around and cover the bands, and then like whatever you have after that is what you actually have.
Which actually profit.
Right, that's actually your money. And so something like a fire festival, you're talking about you're going to cover an island and rent the water. And
What happens is this guy says, look, man, you sign on it, you give me these 5 models. That's all I need to sell tickets.
Right, and I'll pre-sell enough
and
to
Ja
cover
Rule doesn't
everything.
even do anything about it. And then all of a sudden, oh, crap, we're screwed. Like, what'd you do?
Right.
What happened?
And here's the thing, the guy's smart enough, like, it sounds bad to say, but he's smart enough that he got somebody more famous than him to sell it, because now it's Ja Rule's problem.
Right.
It's not his problem. No one knows who he is.
Yeah.
But everyone knows who Nerd Thug Radio is.
That's right.
Thank you for listening to glorious episode 57.
Whoop, whoop.
Catch us next week on the show. We're going to recap our weekend fun at Comic Palooza.
Oh, yeah.
So have a safe week, and we'll be back next week,
That's
1
right.
to 3 on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
Sister stations. Stay safe, be kind to each other. # talking nerdy to you.